The Sigma male stands as a symbol of autonomy and inherent power. He is the alpha male's more inwardly oriented brother, content to forego social hierarchy in favor of seeking inner strength rather than depending on outside validation and acceptance. He is a lone wolf who loves to live life on his grounds, fiercely independent and emancipated. But instead of talking about what the Sigma male is, we'll talk about what he can't tolerate. So let's discuss the 9 pet peeves of the Sigma male. 1. Adhering to crowd. Sigma male despise shallowness and superficiality. Therefore, it's not a surprise that he is never obsessed with trending fashions. He doesn't go along with the crowd, compete for the newest item, or spend a great deal on a pair of sneakers when he could obtain them without the branded product for a third of the cost. He doesn't grasp the purpose and finds it impossible to comprehend why other people put such a high value on material items and conform to fads. He believes that things in life that feed a person are much more valuable than the most recent fads or styles, which everyone appears to be embracing. Furthermore, the Sigma is unlikely to be an ardent user of social media, and if he does, it's often solely for urgent communication, business, or research needs and not unnecessary purpose. Because of this, it's doubtful that he will ever be aware of the trending designs, music, styles, and more. 2. The limelight. Sigma male doesn't feel the need to flaunt himself or do anything to attract attention since he is a loner and never depend on the approval of others to feel accomplished and acceptable in life. Because of this, he completely detests folks driven by a need to be the center of attention because he views such behavior as hollow and shallow and therefore detests them. The Sigma guy achieves success in life and loves pretty effortlessly without begging for the spotlight or feeling obligated to boast or gloat. But don't let that deceive you. While he does not need company and doesn't seek out other people's acceptance or validation, he enjoys spending time with his buddies just like other men and has no qualms about being sociable. 3. Conflict. Because they despise conflict, Sigma guys are renowned for avoiding confrontation. The sensitive Sigma finds drama, conflicts, and tension like poison. He prefers to cut his losses and go peacefully without a fight. Instead, he uses this time and effort to improve his life. Despite this, most Sigma males are aware that conflict can occasionally be a quicker route to resolution. Therefore, if it's essential, they won't hesitate to engage and eliminate their adversary if they believe it to be rational. However, they don't use this to feign outrage and bask in their triumph to assert dominance. Instead, they consider it a desirable outcome. When a Sigma male chooses to participate in a confrontation, he will do it calmly, logically, and without force or intimidation. Due to his generally calm and collected demeanor, the Sigma male can overcome stressful circumstances or times of confrontation. For the Sigma male, winning a dispute is the ultimate victory. 4. People who don't advance. The Sigma male focuses on steady personal development, whether physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, or all areas. Each day is a new chance for him to work towards becoming a better version. The Sigma male believes that living each day as it arrives while actively evolving for the better is what life revolves around. He thus doesn't dislike individuals who act differently from him or who have different beliefs, but he detests the concept of those close to him stagnant and living lifestyles that don't improve or benefit them. He loves seeing people around him enjoying the best of life and always making effort to improve. 5. Endless social contact. We all know how crucial it is for a Sigma male to have some personal space. Without this, he gets worn out and depressed. Thus, it should be no surprise that the Sigma man detests seemingly endless social encounters. He might retreat when he becomes exhausted in social situations where there is no way out. He will be obliged to interact and speak with people for hours, making him feel uncomfortable and miserable. The Sigma male socializes for a cause out of responsibility or to further his aims and objectives rather than simply for enjoyment or to escape solitude. However, after the Sigma male's need for social connection has been met, he is prepared to return to his solitary life. If at some point that isn't achievable and he has to be in continuous contact with others, that's something he can't bear. 6. Getting insufficient personal time. The Sigma male is renowned for his introspection and numerous introverted traits. He thrives alone and requires solitude to feel reinvigorated and to maintain a healthy state of happiness. He enjoys spending time alone and uses this time to improve his health, whether it is mental, emotional, or physical. He will make the most of his limited alone time by engaging in things that will improve his life now and in the future, such as working out, practicing meditation, working on a project, and more. Because of his active and healthy lifestyle, he ensures to get enough sleep because he knows how crucial resting is to his health. He prioritizes physical and mental well-being since he knows the relationship between the two and their many advantages. He'll probably have a lot of nutritious food in his fridge and be devoted to working out to stay in good shape. The Sigma male doesn't care that others may see his dedication to maintaining his health as self-centered and selfish. No one can dissuade him from his commitment to self-care and self-improvement since he understands what is best for him. 7. Expectations and social norms. The nonconformist Sigma male's opposition to authority and rules wouldn't make logical sense if he weren't also against living up to societal norms and hierarchical expectations. They detest these ideals and won't live up to them unless he complies with a portion of them. He occupies a seat outside the social order. He can see many individuals' sadness due to living lives dictated by others and the community's standards. Even if following social norms and others' expectations means upsetting some people along the road, he won't participate and will keep living his life in a manner that maintains his loyalty, views, and values. The Sigma male believes that it's not his problem if another individual is concerned about how he lives. 8. Following the guidelines. The Sigma guy is a nonconformist, meaning he doesn't comply with authority too often. This doesn't indicate that he is a criminal. Instead, it just means that he despises following the law and feels compelled to do so. He will only behave legally if necessary. He goes against the grain, takes his way, and is prepared to take sensible precautions to be loyal to himself. Therefore, he is someone who defies convention. Being held accountable to someone else rather than himself causes him difficulty. Because they value flexibility and serenity, Sigma guys tend to be more self-employed than others. They are excellent at arranging and controlling their time and detest being instructed to do something or feeling like they must follow others. Working for another individual turns him off since he fears getting supervised by someone. This does not always imply that the Sigma male constantly challenges a superior. Although he may express complete agreement, such always results from the Sigma male's judgment that a given authority ruling or choice is worthwhile. 9. Perpetual chit-chat. Sigma guys tend to remain alone and avoid being dragged into huge group talks since they detest senseless, endless chatter or talking merely for the sake of it. He won't be the most vocal group member if placed in a communication-requiring circumstance. He may sometimes not say a word. He's renowned for being a great listener and only talks when he has something to contribute to the discussion or when he believes he knows enough about the subject to participate. He understands that quiet is precious in communication and a chatter is cheap. Additionally, the Sigma understands that when people talk incessantly about nothing specific, they are more inclined to say something foolish or humiliating to others and even themselves. Are you familiar with some of the illustrated subjects? Are there some that you don't tolerate too? If the answer is yes, then it's undoubtedly true you belong to the world of the Sigma males. If you enjoyed the video, please like and comment about your experience with Sigma males, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to stay locked for more.